What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Miles of Horror, your hub for all things horror, physical media, and indie cult cinema. And as always, the only channel that's going to make you scream. I appreciate you guys hanging out today. If you'd be so kind as to hit that like button, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. We're almost at 500 subscribers, so let's get that goal soon. I think around like 491. So I really appreciate you guys. If you could hit that like button, it really helps get the video spread out, etc. So it's super early here, 6:35 in the morning, and awesome horror movies and how to watch them. Back with another episode. And I got some deep cuts for you guys today. Some of my favorite deep cuts. So let's get into it. So first off, heading to TerrorVision, a movie from 1988, and I've been seeing a lot of posts around about halfway to Halloween, and it's got me thinking about this movie that I really, really enjoy. That TerrorVision did a great release of, and I happen to have it in two different formats, and that is none other than Hallowgate, 1988's Hallowgate, a Halloween explosion kind of movie. Low budget slasher with a ton of fun. Um, I actually have the TerrorVision Blu-ray, and I'm gonna show you guys how to get this in just a second. But I also am lucky enough to have picked up the City Lights VHS, still sealed. It's a really, really, really cool addition to my collection. But anyway, so let's head over to TerrorVision real quick. And check this thing out because it is widely available still, and it's a little shocking to me that such a awesome shot on video, or it's not shot on video, I'm sorry, such an awesome tape store slasher like this. Again, they label it as a cult video store staple. Um is still so available for, and it's been out for a couple of years at this point. It's a little shocking to me. Like, this movie rocks. It's so much fun. But anyway, so head over to TerrorVision.com. If you just type in Hallowgate, it's right there for you. Halloween night turns from fun into a fight for survival as a group of teens end up in the hands of a madman who has trapped them on the grounds of his compound by axe, dog, knife, and lawnmower, which is a hilarious scene, by the way. Mad Mark Walters delights in playing costume death games with his captives as the police grapple with rumors of the horror befalling the missing youths. Who will survive to trick or treat again, and what will be left of them? Again, there's a TerrorVision release. Super cool artwork on there. It's just a fun Halloween themed movie. They do a really good job of atmosphere, with a lot of fog effects, and it's just a fun movie. Like, the kills are great. The soundtrack's cool. So you get some cool extras there. But check this one out, guys. Hallowgate's a lot of fun. It's a great movie to catalog. So definitely check that one out. All right, so first, Hallowgate. Next up, I'm heading over another deep cut that I did a full review on that I think you guys will really dig. And it was the first time watch for me a couple months ago. And as I mentioned, I did a full review on it because I really enjoyed it. It's a late night creature feature. Midnight kind of monster movie situation ish, but a very somewhat of a tone movie and mood movie, really kind of an 80s synth vibe. And that is none other than a movie called Exposure. Okay, from Scream Team releasing now. I have the VHS of this, but it is widely available on Blu-ray, super cheap as well. And Exposure tells the tale of a boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't believe they're married. I don't remember exactly, but a couple who heads out into kind of like the wilderness and an abandoned, not an abandoned cabin, but a cabin in the woods, if you will, to kind of rekindle their relationship and fix some of the problems that has been facing their relationship. And they go to kind of save face and one last hurrah to try and just kind of like come together and figure out their issues and yada yada. And while they're there, they're met with a evil that's quite sinister that you really can't describe. You just gotta see it to believe it. And there's a lot of body horror and transformative horror, and slowly things start unraveling for the couple in ways you can't imagine. And like I said, I love Scream Team releasing, and there's a really, really powerful 80s vibe here and synth vibe. The score is all 80s synth style music, and it's really enjoyable. And there's some scenes that kind of like it's a slow burn kind of movie, but when it hits, it really hits. And so I really enjoyed it. So if you're interested in watching this, head over to um screamteamreleasing.com, and here you go, just type in exposure. Now unfortunately the VHS is out of print at the moment. Doesn't mean they won't restock it, but the Blu-ray is readily available, 20 bucks. And you got some different artwork on there for the Blu-ray, which is cool. So yeah, exposure, really, really fun little movie, guys. I strongly recommend it. Definitely go check it out. um all right, and last but not least, I got one more for you guys, and we're heading back to television for a movie from 1991, and I believe this is shot on video, if I'm not mistaken. I don't quote me on that. I got to check it out. But it's a movie I saw for the first time through this Blu-ray release. Fantastic soundtrack, and it's a movie that really stuck with me because it was just like goopy and oozy, and there's a lot of just really the score really sticks with you. There's this one kind of score jingle that plays throughout the movie, especially when the killer comes. That really floods your mind and stays there. I happen to love it so much. And that is 1991's Dreamstalker. Okay, so this is another TerrorVision release that I'm just shocked that it's still so readily available. In your dreams, no one hears you scream. Excuse me. It's kind of like a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of ripoff, but it's more so about one kind of dream killer focusing on one girl, and her friends become like bystanders of like his escapades and him trying to track her down and confess his love for her, and things like that. And the aesthetic of the killer is really, really cool, and like pieces are falling off of him throughout the movie. And so you have that, the killer being awesome, the music being awesome, the kill's great. So it's a really just like what everything you could possibly want in a true slasher movie you get, but it's also really fictional. I happened to love Dreamstalker. I thought it was so much fun, and again, like I said, this thing is super available, and it's shocking to me that this thing's still around. But Dreamstalker on TerrorVision's website, there's still 745 copies left. I strongly recommend you grab this thing now. Um, because it's just such a fun release. So, in your dreams, no one hears you scream. Welcome to the world of Brittany Meredith, a young fashion model in demand. She has it all: youth, beauty, and a handsome fiance named Ricky. Tragedy strikes when Ricky is killed in a motocross accident. Brittany has only Ricky's precious gifts, a music box, and that music box kind of plays that tune to remember his undying love. The world and dreams of Brittany quickly change to nightmares as Ricky comes back to pledge his eternal love for her once more. Ricky goes on a murderous rampage to have Brittany all to himself. As he gets closer to fulfilling his deadly desire, Brittany must figure out a way to stop her fatal nightmares. But in your dreams, no one hears you scream. So again, it's a TerrorVision release. Head over to their website if you're interested in checking this out. You got a commentary with Brad Henderson. What more do you want? So really cool artwork on there as well. Dreamstalker rocks, guys. Like I kid you not, I absolutely love Dreamstalker. So there you go, guys. A trio of kind of deep cuts. Or not kind of deep cuts, definitely deep cuts. Awesome horror movies, how to watch them. Let me know if you've seen these in the comments, or if you maybe are now interested in getting them. And that's all I got for you guys today. Appreciate you hanging out. Hit that like button, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.